time to spill the tea.
Let's spill the tea.
This person does not want to be anonymous, which is weird. This is not my asking. I want everybody to know, but I pass it over to you, Lunchbox.
Yeah, I would like to spill the tea on one person named Amy. Yeah, Amy that sits across from you, Bobby, every day, and you guys look into each other's eyes.
No, we literally just sit across each other. We have to see each other's eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it was weird because you guys had this thing called $1 Million Show you guys do every year, and there was this client dinner beforehand. Amy was there enjoying, chatting it up with people, and they were like, all right, everybody, we're going to walk to the Ryman. And we all get to the Ryman, and we're like, Amy?
I did see you there.
Where's Amy? Amy? No one ever saw Amy again.
Oh, we didn't see Amy there.
I did see Scuba, and it was a lot. Scuba was there, Lunchbox was there, Morgan was there working, Abby was there.
Yeah.
And
so I was just wondering, where was Amy?
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
Whoa, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It just seems...
Lunchbox is about to feel really bad.
I don't know if I'm going to feel bad.
I don't think that's possible, even if you were to hit him with something real bad.
Let's go.
Okay.
Where were you, Amy?
Also, I have something that he said to me. He's leaving out key things.
Well, yeah, what else is new?
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I even got to the dinner, so I left my house around 4:30, and my son's riding his bike home from school, and he's like calling me, and he's like, I think a tornado is coming. And I said, no, I think we're good on the weather. He's like, from my perspective on my bike, I'm about to get blown over, and we're in trouble. So he already has some anxiety around tornadoes because we lived through one when we lived in East Nashville. Like, it was right by our house. And so then I go to dinner, and we're even talking about the weather at dinner. And I say, oh, yeah, my son was freaking out. Well, at dinner, some point in there, when I call to leave, we're about to walk to the Ryman, my son texts me freaking out. And so I call him to check, and Cara had gotten out, our dog. And I was like, well, she'll come back. It's not a big deal. But he was freaking out because of the weather. And so then I said, okay, fine. I'll come home and I'll help you figure that out, and then I'll go. Well, when I'm hanging up with Stevenson and have ordered an Uber, Lunchbox walks back into the restaurant, and he's trying to get his ticket validated or something for parking. And I tell him this exact situation. And he says, well, why would you come back? I said, well, I'm going to go figure it out, and then I'll come back down. And he said, why, if you're already all the way home, would you come back down?
Oh.
And I said, well, because I want to go to the show. I'm already dressed, ready to go. I was ready. And when I got home, I sort of determined that I think he sort of let Carr out. It was like a thing to get me back. And
oh, you think your son let him out on purpose to get you home?
I think that he was nervous, and he wasn't paying attention. I don't know exactly. And I had to get my son's permission to even tell the story, because anything I tell, because I wanted to share this with you, because I think tornado stuff is a real fear. And so I was going to talk about this anyway. So I have the permission, luckily, to share his side of the story, which I think was that he was scared. And he's like, oh, if Cara gets out, mom will come home. Or Cara did get out. Maybe Cara was anxious because of the weather, because there was a lot of wind and rain. And I just decided to stay.
So it feels like maybe your son let the dog out to get you home, and maybe Lunchbox tricked you and used you as a way to get a bit on the air today.
I think we're...
No, here's what the thing is. I just want to see if she'd be honest, because I just feel like she makes up these scenarios. It's very convenient how things happen on $1 Million Show. Where was she last year?
I was there. Last year, I didn't even go to the client dinner.
That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of crazy.
No.
And it's just weird how she doesn't say anything, and everybody goes to the Ryman, and no one would ever know.
Well, because I was
if I didn't happen to peep or trying to sneak out, and she had to come up with a story real quick.
It's not about me.
Oh, I had to go.
Do you think she just didn't want to go and had other plans?
No, I love the $1 Million Show.
Ding, ding.
What? No.
And she was already dressed up. And so she was like, I had other plans. And then she's like, I'm going to come back. Did she ever come back? No. Yeah. Because I was trying to give her an out saying, oh, you don't need to come back. Why would you come back? And she was like, no, I really want to.
Oh, she did say she's coming back?
Yeah, I really want to be there.
So now he's admitting that.
Got it.
No, but I was giving you an out, and you should have said, and you could have said, yeah, I'm probably going to stay home. If I'm home, I'm home. And you were like, no, I really want to be there.
I love the $1 Million Show. One of my favorite show memories, which I'm not even involved in, was side stage when Brooks and Dunn and Bobby and Eddie were all performing together. I love that.
You love it. So you saw Post Malone last year?
Well, but I'm saying it's one of my favorite memories.
He
I
told
like
me to
all
ask
the
you
shows.
yesterday who your favorite artist was that played, and I didn't know why he wanted me to ask you that, but it was
Oh.
because he knew you didn't go.
That's why.
Well, yeah, he's,
okay.
I mean, his
I mean,
stories.
it's her favorite, and she hadn't been in 2 years.
I mean, this is pretty good tea.
And then before that, we had COVID, so
Yeah.
we didn't do it for 2.
So she hadn't been there in like 12 years.
That's true.
Oh man.
Yeah.
1989.
Yeah, 2 + 1 is 3, not 12.
Well, 2 COVID
No,
years.
2 years.
Yeah.
There was 2 COVID years?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
4. I
Hey,
mean,
yeah.
hey, what do you know?
Dang it.
Next year
Well,
we'll figure out another excuse. What does she
no.
have going on that night?
Okay, no, Lunchbox, why would I go to the client dinner and be all dressed up and be right there and
a
then
free
leave?
dinner?
No.
And that
And
was
clients,
like, yeah,
it makes
yeah,
you
yeah,
money.
No, that's not how. Okay, free dinner, is that how I roll? I'm like, oh, I
No, not that one, but yeah, you should, if work's like, hey, please come, I can see you going to that.
Yeah, but no, if I'm already dressed up, I want to go to the $1 Million Show. And
Or
I
you
was,
want to go out with your dude?
no,
Oh, is that what it is?
guys, what do you know?
Okay.
She has a dude.
Okay.
She's dressed up.
I did not go
Let's
there in my mind. You
Okay.
think she ditched
Hello,
us
where have
to
you
be
guys
with her
been?
dude?
no.
That was where I
Are
was
you
leading you the whole time.
Okay, first of all, no, he was going to come to that, but
Great
then
point.
he
And-
had.
but he came?
His dog got out.
Yes, exactly. There you go, buddy.
no, guys, no, my aunt was there. I was supposed to see her. Like this whole thing, it was not ideal.
Oh, so it was like my aunt or my
First
dude.
of all, he was gonna come, and he ended up having college night with one of his kids. So I didn't even know. That's not. Gosh,
I didn't think that about that, but now I kind of. Maybe Amy went to college night.
yeah.
Sounds
College
fun.
night.
college night, all dressed up.
Well, yeah, you don't go to college night naked.
I did not go to college night.
Okay.
I
Hey.
didn't call my son. What are y'all talking about?
Did you see your boyfriend that night?
I saw him earlier in the day.
Oh,
No, don't avoid. That's a perfect.
Just
See,
wondering.
that's she dodges?
That's how I answer questions. If I am trying to
No.
cheat something. If you're like, hey, did you just see that? I was like, no, well, I saw that other thing, but I don't
No, I
address
didn't
it.
have to see him at night. I
Yeah.
went to his house, picked up a car because I had to get an oil change yesterday,
Did
and I
you see
wasn't
him?
going to
Did
have
you
a car.
see him that night?
Yes, I saw him that 4:45 whenever I left his house.
But not after dinner.
Not that night.
No, I didn't see him that night.
Did you?
I was all the way back at my
Okay.
house.
Were
We
your
don't-
eyes closed and did you touch him?
No.
So you didn't see him.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
I don't know how I feel about this. Honestly, don't care. I didn't think about it. It's
good tea, though.
Yeah, but Lunchbox is
know.
like, I got something. Let me go.
I just get all worked up, and also this was like
Spill the
2
tea.
nights ago. I saw him last night.
Well, we don't care about
No,
that.
we're not
no,
talking
we
about
don't.
that.
Yeah, we're not trying to. That is tea. I would say mildly successfully spilled.
Yeah,
Is
man.
it though?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. At least it gives me a conspiracy theory to sit on.
Yeah.
That is Spill the Tea.
It's a Bobby Bones show.